Home Hardware Maritime Breeders 2-year-old colt trotters are lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate for tonight's 7th race. Back over to Vance Cameron for the call.
King in the North, Magian Raptor, Mr. Miller. Getting all fired up, Cadillac. Headline Howie and Moonshine Monday. Top of the stretch. The 5 Cadillac was on the run. Here they come. And there they go. Off and trotting. Leaving out is Mr. Miller and Magian Raptor. Moving into third, getting all fired up. King in the North is away fourth. On the turn, racing from fifth. Headline Howie's gone off stride. And off stride again is Cadillac. And the trailer Moonshine Monday. Up the backstretch they go. Racing to the opening quarter, Mr. Miller is the leader. Getting all fired up is second. King in the North trots up into third. Well back in fourth is Cadillac. Moonshine Monday fifth. Headline Howie sixth. Then the trailer after a break is Magian Raptor. 31-4 was the opening quarter. They race midway round the turn for the first time. And on the lead, that's Mr. Miller for Corey McPherson, getting all fired up right there second. King in the North is trotting with the leaders third. Racing from fourth, that is Cadillac. Then in fifth and going off stride, Moonshine Monday. Headline Howie is on the run. And the trailer, that is Magian Raptor, and traffic pretty close there in the backfield as they move past the half mile in 104. And one, there goes the inquiry sign. Race number 7 is under a judge's inquiry. Over to the 5H, Mr. Miller, the leader. Second, getting all fired up. King in the North third. Cadillac is driving up into fourth. Racing from fifth, Moonshine Monday. Then sixth, that is Magian Raptor, and the trailer is Headline Howie at the 3/4. The leader is still Mr. Miller. 3/4 of a mile in 1:36-1. Getting all fired up is second. King in the North third. Cadillac fourth. They get set to turn for home, and it's Mr. Miller by a couple. On getting all fired up, off stride is King in the North. Deep in the stretch as they come to the wire, Mr. Miller and Mr. McPherson in the Home Hardware Maritime Breeders' Stake. Second, getting all fired up, Cadillac third, 2-0, 5-1, 29 seconds flat, closing quarter.
Okay, we're going to get a look at the slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media. Tough night for these young 2-year-old trotters. We see the fillies go earlier and they were gapped out with multiple breakers, and tonight in this 2-year-old colt trot in race 7, we see multiple breakers again, but it was Mr. Miller minding his manners on the off-going, and he gets to the front 31-4. McPherson just keeps cruising 104-1, 136-1 to the 3/4. Then he throws the last quarter at 29 flat on the off track for a mile of 2:05-1. And that is a new trotting record for this good-looking son of Ted the Stud. They get it done here in the Home Hardware Maritime Breeders 2-year-old colt trot. And we'll see them back in the Red Shores Winner's Circle in just a moment.
The judge's inquiry in the 7th race is looking at the multiple breaking horses during the race. Mr. Miller arriving at the 7th race winner's circle. Trotting vehicle 2 by Ted the Stud off the Nike's Image Dam Maisie Dawn. Owned by Kerry Taylor of Stratford. Colt bred by Kenneth Graham of Kensington. He's trained and driven a victory by Corey McPherson and will trot to a new race win record of 2:05 and a 1. Mr. Miller in the Home Hardware Maritime Breeders' Stake for 2-year-old colt trotters, joining us on this Thursday night. Peter Smith and Arnold Hagen with the Home Hardware, the proud sponsors of the Home Hardware Maritime Breeders.